Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're unpacking the incredible, often grueling reality hiding right behind the glitz and glamour of professional tennis.
We're doing a deep dive into Ryan P. Parker's fascinating book, Injury, Triumph, and the Road Less Traveled. It's an absolutely gripping look at what it truly costs to reach the absolute pinnacle of this sport. Okay, let's dive into this. We so often hear the term one slam wonder tossed around, right? Usually as a pejorative, kind of implying a fluke or just a flash in the pan. But we actually need to completely reframe that mindset. These single victories, they aren't flukes at all. They're badges of absolute survival. They are hard-won triumphs against relentless physical hurdles and, honestly, unimaginable mental pressure.
Section 1. Yannick Noah, the French phenom. Let's talk about the immense weight of carrying an entire nation's expectations on your shoulders.
Noah actually moved to Paris at just 11 years old to train. He dedicated his entire youth to the sport. And his explosive, incredibly powerful playing style, well, it paid off in the ultimate way in 1983 when he became the first Frenchman in 37 years to win the French Open. The pressure of being a national hero was just astronomical. But that same explosive style immediately set the stage for a really severe physical toll.
And this brilliantly illustrates how Noah's career became a constant, grueling battle. His aggressive playstyle literally wrecked his body. We're talking recurring knee injuries requiring extensive surgery, aching joints, and chronically strained muscles. Add to that the intense mental pressure to maintain his status as a national hero, and you get a career defined by agonizing rehabilitation periods just to rebuild his form. It was just this relentless cycle of breaking down and building back up.
Let's move to and see how this builds with Section 2, Iva Majoli, the Croatian Hope. Here, we shift our focus from the pressure of a nation to the immense, crushing pressure of youthful success.
Majoli's rise was incredibly meteoric. She made her professional debut from Zagreb at just 15 years old. Then, in 1997, she did the absolutely unthinkable. At only 19, she upset the world number 1 Martina Hingis to win the French Open. It was a stunning, shocking victory. But capturing the holy grail of tennis so early, it brought a brutal aftermath. The immediate aftermath of her youthful triumph was met with a devastating sequence of physical breakdowns. It started with severe shoulder issues that totally disrupted her powerful baseline game. Then, she suffered persistent foot problems driven by the rigorous, non-stop travel schedules of the Pro Tour, along with recurring wrist injuries. And on top of all that physical pain, the mental exhaustion of striving for that week-in, week-out consistency on the tour was absolutely draining.
If you find this analysis valuable, please like and subscribe to Knowledge Lighthouse to help us bring more truths to light.
Section 3. Marion Bartoli, the Wimbledon Enigma. Now let's look at a player known for her sheer determination and a highly unorthodox two-handed forehand and backhand.
Bartoli's path was completely unique, developed under her father's coaching in Le Puy-en-Velay. Like I said, she utilized this really unconventional two-handed style. It was unorthodox, sure, but it culminated in absolute perfection in 2013 when she won Wimbledon without dropping a single set in the tournament. No dropped sets. But just like Noah and Majoli, her greatest triumph was inextricably linked to physical suffering.
Bartoli faced a seriously debilitating battle with the Epstein-Barr virus, which caused extreme, paralyzing fatigue. Compounding this were severe shoulder and foot problems. Plus, she had these nagging wrist and back issues specifically driven by the extreme stress her unorthodox two-handed swings placed on her entire physical foundation. The emotional toll of constantly managing this illness while trying to compete on the world stage, it was staggering.
Section 4. Legacy Beyond the Court. Let's shift our focus away from their on-court physical struggles to their incredible, shared resilience and brilliant post-tennis reinventions.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how it perfectly aggregates their shared physical suffering alongside their brilliant reinventions. Yannick Noah, plagued by those awful knee injuries, completely reinvented himself as a chart-topping reggae musician, an activist, and a philanthropist. Iva Majoli fought through shoulder and foot injuries to become a tennis coach and actually create her own fashion brand. And Marion Bartoli, who battled the Epstein-Barr virus and severe physical wear, became a successful broadcaster, author, and fashion designer. Their resilience off the court is honestly just as awe-inspiring as their victories on it. To truly appreciate the physical legacy of these champions, you really need the physical value of this book in your hands. For the complete deep dive, own the paperback.
Get your high-quality paperback edition on Amazon via the link in the description. Add it to your collection today. Please share this video and check the description for more. And I'll leave you with this provocative thought. Moving forward, should we continue to judge athletes solely by their trophy count, or should their true legacy be measured by the resilience it took to survive the road less traveled?